What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Theta. Theta is an absolute beast. The team behind it has done phenomenally well. The partnerships they've developed are amazing. The advisors that they've got on board are incredible. I think Theta's still got a lot of room to grow. So I want to run through Theta and the potential for price appreciation, which obviously from this title you can see, I believe this can do very, very well, and I'll explain why, including very recent announcements that have also been made. Uh, Before I get into that, though, guys, if you are brand new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on this channel. These are also the first 26 coins I owned when I made this channel. Now, had you put in $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos about them, and you were still holding those cryptos. You never sold them. You never got rid of them. You never offloaded them. You bought low and you never sold instead of buying low and selling high. If you sold these coins today, you would be able to bank over 12 grand in profit from a $2,600 investment when you did every possible thing wrong. That's pretty good in terms of a profit. But if you just sold these coins when the markets were as high as they were in 2021, like I did, like my friends did, $100 into each could have netted you a complete profit, would have netted you a complete profit of 123 grand from a $2,600 investment. Huge, huge difference between doing the right and wrong thing. Now, as I said, I sold these. They're not what I own. But if you want to see the coins that I own right now, the coins that are my long-term investments, go to copymycrypto.com. On that site, I share my entire portfolio. I let the members know anytime I make any changes to my portfolio. Whenever I buy a coin, whenever I sell a coin, I break my coins down for the members. These are the long-term coins I'm in. What are the gains I think they can have, and what percent of my money I'm putting in? And if they want to copy along, they can. It's that simple. If you want to make big gains in the crypto space, but you don't want to do 10, 15, 20,000 hours of research, then this is the site for you. Now, if you go onto the site and you read through everything there, you can verify everything you read on this channel's history. And if you like it, you can buy it. And if you're not interested, then don't worry about it. You can keep watching this channel. But to ignore it completely would be the silliest thing to do. So go read the site. Because if you want a spreadsheet that looks like this with these big gains, then this is the site for you. And maybe I'll see you there, guys. Now, Theta. Theta's currently priced at 99 cents. And Theta is about effectively the way that videos are streamed. So this is a blockchain that's built for video streaming. And they launched in 2019. Their mainnet operates as a decentralized network where users share bandwidth. It's a completely new and innovative way to effectively stream videos. Now, you'll see the project is advised by Steve Chen, who's the co-founder of YouTube, and Justin Kan, who's the co-founder of Twitch, and they've added to that as well. They've also got the founder of Plays. They've also got the CEO of G Fuel. You know, they've also got the chief network officer of Verizon. They've also got the director of product at Rakuten. Now, the reason that this is so relevant is fundamentally the way that Theta are going about video streaming changes the landscape. The costs for streaming services can be massively reduced thanks to the way Theta are doing things. By users sharing bandwidth, it's a completely new model. It's a cheaper way for streaming. And fundamentally, there's a reason that these guys are all involved as advisors, is they are probably looking at this as, some of the biggest platforms in the world and going, there's a way that we can make way more money by readjusting the way in which all users share their bandwidth and how all users access streaming services. That's what Theta is about, and they've made such good progress. Theta now have Also announced a partnership with FedML, which is a collaborative machine learning um, for generative AI and ad recommendation. Now, the key thing is, because I've broken this down, this article down before, the key thing is with this is the way in which um, it will adapt a user's experience. So in the same way that like when you're on YouTube, there's certain videos that are recommended based on your profile, based on the way in which you watch videos. This is what can this is what the result will be for Theta. And as a result, Theta TV will be able to keep users on for longer. It means that ad revenue will go up. It means that you can start personalizing a user's experience more completely so that they stay on board, stay on for longer. It also means, as a result, the overall network grows. Now, they're on mainnet 4.0. They've got incredible partnerships. You know, they've got partnerships with bloody American Idol. They've got partnerships with World Poker Tour. Um, And enterprises are looking at these more and more and more. You know, you can see World Poker Tour here. You've got Synodigum, I'm not going to say that right. G Fuel, Fail Army, Shout Factory, Con TV, The Pet Collective, and Rewarded.tv. Um, all video tech partners. All video tech partners. And the reason for this is, again, the way Theta are doing things changes the landscape for streaming, changes the landscape for, you know, the entire way in which we absorb and enjoy content. You know, you can leverage the power of fully decentralized storage, encoding, and peer-to-peer delivery with over 100,000 global edge nodes, decentralized video on demand streaming, and CDN costs are down between 50 to 70%. That's a huge saving. That's a huge saving. Make no mistake about it. YouTube, biggest streaming platform in the world, their biggest cost will be the way in which like the infrastructure behind the platform and having billions of views a day where people are streaming. Theta's approach can revolutionize that. And make no mistake about it, you know, at the moment we're in a time of streaming services. Everyone I know either has a Netflix account or an Amazon Prime or a Now TV or a um, you know, I know a fair few that have HBO Max. All these streaming platforms are the like go-to for the way in which people absorb content. Imagine what could happen for theatre if Netflix was onboarded, as an example. And their ecosystem is beginning to grow really, really nicely as well. You know, they've added DeFi into their ecosystem. They now have they're now on, as I said, mainnet 4.0, their meta chain, um, which is, you know, trying to be the chain of chains, where we're going to see every blockchain under the sun being utilized. Um, I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing from Theta, and I'm really keen to see that the development keeps going. Now, we're obviously in Q 2023, so they've worked on the Edge Store production release. They've got decentralized Theta video API for encoding, storage, and relaying. They've got the Edge streaming, storage, and computing for new use cases as well. Obviously, they've completed their mainnet 4.0. Um, and you know what? Theta.tv is growing more and more and more. It's growing more. And you can join the network very, very easily. You can earn T-Fuel by simply sharing your PC, Mac, and Linux box resources. You could become a Theta Guardian by staking Theta to earn T-Fuel. You can power up to an elite edge node by staking T-Fuel. Um, and you can earn Theta's NFT liquidity mining token T-Drop by staking T-Drop. They've grown this to effectively a three um, coin model now, um, with Theta being the governance token behind the entire platform. And I've spoken about T Fuel before because that fuels the entire ecosystem, and I'm bullish as hell on that. But Theta, with their growth, with the fact that you've got Google, Binance, Blockchain Ventures, Gumi, Sony Europe, Samsung as enterprise validators, there's a long-term belief behind this. There is a massive long-term belief behind Theta, and Theta isn't a long-term uptrend. It is. It had, it launched in 2018 at like 10 pence, 10 cents, sorry, and ran all the way up to sort of 13 and a half bucks. I can easily see this being a $20 coin, at least. And I'd stop at $20 just because that's a 50% boom on its previous high. But Theta, with the way that they've onboarded partnerships, with the advisors they've got on board, these advisors are on board for a reason. They want to figure out a way to reduce costs, and Theta's approach can reduce costs 50 to 70%. That, for a company like YouTube, could result in billions and billions of dollars more profit, like a staggering amount. Like this can be the difference maker for so many of these streaming platforms. Um, and you can see the future is clearly going to be that thesis approach can be onboarded by almost any platform, and all of a sudden, running costs are so much lower, profit margin way higher. What enterprise, what business worldwide wouldn't want that? And you add in a like if they nail a partnership with one of the top tier streaming platforms, Theta goes to the roof. $20, it would fly it past. And long term, the belief has to be that this is going to do the job. It's clearly grown. World Poker Tour's a massive thing. They are gonna continue growing. I think this is a big winner. Um, and I'm really bullish to see how things progress over the next couple of years, because this just changes the landscape of every single streaming service's profit margin, like all of them. So there's going to be interest, of course there is. Um, but what do you guys think? Do you think I'm being really harsh, only saying $20? Do you think I'm overstating it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos are going to make you money. When I'm talking about a coin I don't like, they're going to save you money. So if you hit the subscribe button, you won't miss them. And guys, look, if you want to see my long-term investments, the coins I believe long-term are going to be enormous winners, then go to copymycrypto.com. That's where I share my entire portfolio. That's where I let the members know anytime I buy or sell any coin. If you want to have a spreadsheet, a profit sheet like this, then that's where you're going to want to go. I am always looking for a coin like Phantom. No one in 2020, by the way, spoke about Phantom. I released a course saying this is a 100x or more coin. It's still up about 78 times from when I did the course on it. It went up 677 times from when I did the course on it. And I'm going to find more of these coins. The spreadsheet alone says that. The history of the channel says that. And when I do, if I believe it's a great long-term investment, I get in on it, like I am in on all the coins I'm in on right now. And if you want to see what they are, then go read that site. But remember, everything you read, you can verify on this channel's history. And if you like it, then I'll see you there. But if you don't, no worries, don't buy, but don't ignore it. Because if you're looking for these kind of profits, you're going to want to go check that out. And maybe, guys, I'll see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.